Okay, classic problem when somebody says they want to buy a Rooster carbon tiller extension. They haven't realised that we actually make 3 different versions: 25mm, 22mm or 19mm. Now the 25mm is used by Paul Goodison. He likes that sort of size tiller extension, and most kids would think, oh, I like the fatter tiller extension, they can get their hands around, it feels good when you're sailing because it feels big and strong in your hand, you've got a nice firm grip on the tiller extension. But then I usually show them this little trick just to see whether they really do want a very large 25mm tiller extension. I also say to them, Ben Ainsley's uses a 22mm tiller extension, Ian Percy uses a 22mm tiller extension. Obviously, not so importantly, Steve Cockerill uses a 19mm tiller extension, but I'll explain why. The bigger the tiller extension, 25, obviously nice in your hand, but when you're holding a tiller extension that's that fat, it means there's very little left over in your hand, fingertips, to try and sheet a sheet in, so it can become quite awkward. And since sheeting the sheet in is part of sailing, sheeting in and letting out is the most important parts of sailing, that when there's not much left in your hand, it can become quite awkward. When you go down the diameter to 22, 22 is the most robust one, I've got to say, because it's got thicker wall on it, but you suddenly gain probably an extra finger or two for sheeting the sheet in, and a little bit more positivity for hanging onto that sheet. But if you're like me, and you find sheeting in and sheeting out is the most important thing, with the 19mm, I've got a whole hand for sheeting the sheet in. And in laser sailing terms, that's vital, because you've got to sheet a lot of the main sheet in around the leeward mark. So you've got a whole hand for sheeting the sheet in, because you can grip the whole tiller extension between your thumb and your first finger.